Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of a podcast where we get to meet incredible leaders who inspire us to think beyond the classroom. I'm Atharva Tapkir, member of Hashtag, the PR and Web Committee of SIBM Hyderabad, and I'll be your host today. Our guest today is someone who truly embodies the spirit of learning and leadership, Dr. Elton. With a wealth of experience across academia and industry, he has shaped not just businesses but also the minds of future leaders. His work spans strategy, management, leadership development, and mentoring countless students and professionals. It's an honor to have you with us today, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
To start with the first question, you've built a career spanning academia and in leadership. What was the driving force behind your decision to pursue this path, and what continues to inspire you today?
Well, if you really had to ask me, I would say that most people think of retiring by 58. That's the corporate life, right?
Yeah.
58, 60 to the max. But I'm really inspired by our chairman of Apollo, and he started his career, the whole hospital at about 50,
Oh.
and he's 94 today. And that kind of inspires me to say that there's so much of life still ahead of us. I'm going to be 50 next year, and it also tells me that I need to see so much in my life. So I want to do adventure sports. I want to go to Australia. I'm moving to Australia in the next month, and I'm planning to do adventure sports there. I plan to go to Dubai and skydive. And there's so much more to learn. There's so much more to aspire. There's so many things to actually adapt, to learn from mentors, to learn from mentees, and to also share with the world. So I think this is what actually shapes me for the future. And I think this is what everyone should do in their life.
Yes, that's a truly different approach as compared to others. A second question, with industries evolving so quickly, do you think MBA students should focus on being specialists in one field or be versatile generalists?
So I would say it's not about being a specialist or about being a generalist. I would say it's a blend of both of them. But the thing that you really need to focus on is more about adaptability. And if you focus on adaptability, everything else fits into place. When you need to be a generalist, you'll be adaptable to ensure that you're a generalist. If you need to be a specialist at a particular time and you need to give your experience at a particular time, you're going to be adapting to that particular situation, giving it. So I think it's a blend of both.
Yeah. You've taught and mentored so many MBA students. What traits have you observed in those who truly stand out?
I have a few of them, in fact, backstage right now, and I would say their humility actually counts. Their curiosity to learn, I think that is something which is really good. It's not about knowing all the answers, it's about asking the right questions. So I think that's something that I really observe and I really love about them.
Yeah, I think that also, enables them to go more,
Absolutely.
go beyond what's required.
Yes, of course.
Going ahead, leadership today requires balancing profitability with ethics. How do you see this balance evolving in the coming years?
So, ethics and profitability again is like the choice you gave me earlier as well. I would say that they both go hand in hand together. They need to go together. Ethics will give you the trust in an organization. It will give you the integrity it needs. It will give you the customers that you really need to draw close to, like, and you need to draw on many customers. So the ethics is what actually attracts customers. The profitability is something that you can't do without. And if you keep everything, on par, profitability automatically come. Because if you have your ethics right, you've got your trust of your employees, you've got your trust of your management, of your promoters, and the society and the customers that you have. So it automatically draws profitability.
Yeah, I think once everything is in place, profitability
Absolutely.
has to arrive.
Fits in.
Yeah. Talent management is a critical aspect for organizations today. What do you think are key factors in attracting, retaining, and development top talent in modern businesses?
So I will always say it's not about pay slips. It's not about the best job or anything. I would say it's more about growth and culture. And I think the new generation especially focuses on their own growth, about how they see themselves 3 years from now, 5 years from now, and they even have short-term goals. So how are they going to be 1 year ahead of them? And definitely, I mean, 10 years ahead is definitely something they must be looking at to be leaders in the industry. And of course, culture. What is it that the environment that they're getting into? What are the things that can be valued or included? And trust, especially, is something which I think is very critical for all organizations to actually focus on.
So we have a fun segment prepared for you, sir. Let's move into a quick rapid fire. Please try to answer in one word or a short phrase. The first question being, one MBA subject you think every student should master.
Decision making under uncertainties.
Okay. A leadership style you resonate with most.
I think it would be either situational leadership or servant leadership, any one of them.
A business book that influenced you deeply.
Very strongly, and I recommend it to everyone. It's a book called Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. I'm a master facilitator for it, so I speak that language, and I think it progresses right from personal and professional growth. So I think that's something you need to read. Seven Habits of Highly Effective People.
We'll definitely add it to a list, sir. Uh, Coffee, tea, or something else to power through a busy day.
Chai tapri at the stall outside, like the one you have
Yeah.
right outside your campus. Go right there with your best friend or the workmate. Have your coffee or tea, whatever you like. But it's at the tapri.
Okay. One word your students would use to describe you.
I think they would say I'm bright because I'm always smiling. So I kind of push this towards everybody else and my curiosity. So curious and bright.
I think we can all say that's very evident. If management were a sport, it would be
Surfing.
something.
Because when you're surfing, you don't know what's coming up. So you need to be adaptable. You need to balance the tides. You need to ensure that you stay afloat. So I guess surfing.
I can see why you're moving to Australia now, sir. One business leader, past or present, that you admire most.
Dr. Pratap C. Reddy from Apollo. He's our chairman and founder.
Okay. A quote you live by.
I would say we see the world as it is, but we need to see it as we are and what exactly it is. So I would say I'm a product of my. I'm not a product of my circumstance. I'm a product of my decisions.
One thing you always tell your MBA students, but they rarely follow.
Uh, Pick projects that you can actually resonate with and you can actually be with, not because of what is going to get with the reputation that you have. Go with what your instincts say.
Okay. So it enables them to,
Yeah, absolutely. Go with instinct.
yeah. Your go-to stress buster during hectic days.
My both headphones. It's either to listen to music, to watch a podcast, to watch a YouTube video, to learn from something, or to watch a Netflix series.
Okay. Heading back to normal questions.
Yeah.
Many MBA students often worry about making the right choice early in their careers. What advice would you give them about dealing with uncertainty and career exploration in this phase?
So there's no single right choice, I would say. You need to treat it as a Spotify playlist. You have so many playlists.
Yeah.
Keep all your choices in different playlists and keep playing whenever you want to. And uncertainties are bound to happen. It's not a problem to solve. It's basically a playground where you can actually remix, you can mix, you can play to please your friends, and I guess please yourself.
That's a truly insightful answer. Uh, what role does global exposure and cultural intelligence play in creating well-rounded business leaders?
So if you ask me, I was into a traveling job. I used to be in the airlines, so I've visited a lot of countries, and every time I visited a country, I never slept, even though I was there for like about 12 to 24 hours, sometimes 2 days, 3 days. I would not sleep, and everyone else among my team would say it's the hangover that's going to get to them, the jet lag that's getting to them, and so they would go and sleep. But as soon as I landed, I would go to the hotel, change, and then move out because there's so much of culture all around. So adapting to this cultural differences that is there around the world will actually make you intelligent. And that's what cultural intelligence is all about. I think learn from people, be diverse, don't be rigid with your thoughts, don't be rigid with what you feel is right. Look at it from a different paradigm, look at it from what other people think about. And when you see their paradigms, you will see the world as they are and not as is.
Sir, how do you personally make decisions when first faced with uncertainty or limited information?
So if you ask me, I first gather facts. I then, after that, talk to a mentor. Even I've got mentors, and their perspective is really good. But then finally, I take my own decision by trusting my own instincts. So I think three things. First, gather the information, gather facts, talk to someone, and base your decision on instinct.
So ultimately, it comes down to trusting your instinct.
Trusting your instinct.
Okay. What's one routine that has constantly kept you effective?
I would definitely say continuous learning. I keep feeding my brain. It can be a podcast, it can be a short article, it can be a wellness program that is there online which gives you updates on a daily basis. It can be talking to people like you all, talking to mentors, talking to mentees, just learning every time, picking up a book. Sometimes it does not resonate with a lot of people. Many people don't like to take a book and read. Get an audio file of the whole thing and then see the summary of everything, but adapt and continuously learn. That's something that you need to do.
Yeah. So
Keep upskilling.
keep upskilling, keep learning. Don't just stay stagnant.
Absolutely.
In your experience, what's one common mistake young professionals make early in their careers?
One common mistake, I think they're bothered about what other people think about them. I think don't do that. Just be yourself.
Focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself.
One lesson that you've learned from your students.
How to be curious, how to ask the right questions, and just being humble.
Being humble.
Yeah. Humility is something, as you grow the ladder, humility is something that suddenly starts to fade away. But humility is something that you need to imbibe right from start. And if you have the mindset of a student all your life, you will go much, much further.
It'll keep you
Yeah,
grounded.
absolutely. Just look at the number of books that are there in this library itself. Who can ever say, right from the most learned person in this institute, that he's read every book here and knows everything that's here?
Yes.
No one can say that, right? So I feel that there's nobody who knows everything, and if we decide to think that we know it all, it's going to be a downfall. So what we really need to do is be a student all your life, be open, be humble, and learn as much as you can as you go in your life. That'll take you forward.
Yeah, like there's always more knowledge to learn.
Absolutely.
It's an endless possibilities. If you had to sum up leadership in just one sentence, what would it be?
So a leader is someone who knows the way, who shows the way, and he also goes the way. So the three things. That's like you need to know, you need to show, but you need to work on the same thing yourself and need to be an example to everybody else.
Okay. We have another fun segment for you. We like to call it What If MBA edition.
Okay.
So I'll give you scenarios, you give us your spontaneous take. If you were pitching yourself as a startup, what would your one-line elevator pitch be?
I talked about elevator pitch to my mentors just last week, and I was telling them how you need to have a really good starting elevator pitch for yourself. So I would say I'm a Spotify playlist of learning and leadership. I have classics, I have rock, I have experimental, and I have everything that you need to be there. So I'm a Spotify playlist,
A blend of it all.
a blend of everything.
If your career were adapted into a Netflix series, what would the title be?
I would say The Night Agent. Have you watched that?
Yeah, no.
No, The Night Agent. It's about this guy who is in the CBI, who works in the nights and expects calls from these CBI agents. And I would say it's The Night Agent because I'm an owl. I'm a nocturnal who keeps learning at night. That's when I get the most peace. And so the headphones are on, and I keep reading, I keep listening, and I keep learning.
I guess we can say we are night agents only during exam seasons. If you had to rename the MBA degree in 2025 to reflect today's challenges, what would you call it?
MBA 2.5, making bold actions.
If you had the chance to switch careers today,
Yeah.
what completely different profession would you try?
I would see myself as a videographer who makes reels and who's mastering AI.
So maybe we'll see you on the other side of
I hope
this.
so. I'm going to learn things from you all. I mean, there's so many things that you all are doing, so I would definitely want to learn.
If you had to describe your leadership style as an animal, which one would you choose?
I would say I would be an otter because he's very playful, always full of fun, and someone who always collaborates, who needs its teammates around. So I'm a person who does not work solo. I don't work in silos. I work with a team, and I am writing a book. It's called The Collaborative Intelligence, and I strongly speak about collaboration in that book.
We hope to read it soon, sir.
Thank you.
If you could instantly master any one skill outside business, maybe music, sports, what would it be?
Could you repeat the question?
If you could instantly master any one skill outside business, like for example, music, sports, what would it be?
One skill outside, I would say to make my voice better and to be a singer, most probably. I love singing, and I would love to train my voice in a way that I can sing on stage. Don't ask me to sing.
I would. If you were to design a brand new MBA subject, what would its title be?
A brand new MBA subject. Let's take something about risk and something which is on uncertainties. You know, we all prepare your MBA subjects and everything, but we don't talk about the uncertainties in life. So I would say that MBA students need to really focus on uncertainties, and that's what will actually prepare them for what's outside them, because
Yeah.
it's a jungle out there, and once you're out there, you need to face it. So yeah, just how to face your uncertainties in life.
Okay. If you had one superpower to use only in the boardroom, what would it be?
What would my superpower in a boardroom be?
Yeah.
Time dilation.
Time dilation.
Yeah, I like to expand time a bit, because there are sometimes when we need more time, and meetings and boardrooms take up a lot of time. So I would say that, extend time in such a way that it blends whatever you need to learn in the meeting room or the boardroom into your whole thing, and then the rest of the day is still there for you to
Yeah.
finish your work.
If you could teleport back to your first big leadership role, what's one thing you'd do differently?
If I had to teleport to my first leadership role,
Yeah. What's one thing you'd do differently?
I think it would be delegation. I think I took on a lot of stuff on myself when I was a leader, and I thought that it needed to be perfect, and it needed to be as per what my style is, and no one else would actually adapt to that particular style, and it was not giving that same output that I wanted, and so I started doing things on my own, and that kind of stressed me out quite a lot, because I was spending a lot of hours on work. But I think delegation is something that we all need to have on a daily basis, because it's going to ease your trouble. You're not going to have so much of stress, and that's what I've done late. But yeah, nevertheless, collaborating right now and delegating.
Okay. As someone who's seen businesses evolve, what excites you the most about the future of management education?
I think learning by doing and leading with empathy. These are the two things that I feel gives a hands-on human approach to everything. So I think that's what it is.
Okay. The final question for you, sir. If you had to share just three skills every MBA student should focus on today for long term success, what would they be?
stay curious, stay human, and stay flexible. I think these three things will not just let you survive, it'll make you thrive.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your invaluable insights and experience with us. Your words have truly bridged the gap between classrooms and real world challenges. Thank you for giving us the perspective, clarity, and inspiration for our own journeys. We're grateful for your time and we wish you continued success in shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Thanks everyone, and
Thank you.
thanks to you as well for a lovely moderation. And thanks to all the students who are listening. All the best.
Thank you.